please.
Are we?
We are almost live.
Are we?
We are live.
Where are we live?
We are live
Everywhere.
on Instagram. We are live on TikTok. We are live on YouTube.
What does Patrick
and
say?
in this world.
Patrick says, "I'm that great gentleman everywhere on the internet."
Oh yeah.
Hey, don't shill for others.
I'm not shilling. I'm giving Patrick props.
Okay, great.
All right, hello everybody. Those lights seem brighter than they
Hello.
are.
I'll get rid of the. Give me a second.
Do you want me to turn
Your
them off?
spoopy mug. No, it'll be too dark. Turn them off. It won't be too dark. But
My spooky afternoon tea.
you've had like eight of them today.
I like tea.
It's not afternoon. We have it from 9 a.m. until current. Hello everybody.
Hi.
It doesn't have caffeine in it, so I don't know why you drink it. We're here today to talk about jackets.
Oh,
Do
just
you
any,
need a
just
jacket?
any jacket?
Is that what it
This jacket.
is? It's
Okay.
actually not even a jacket. It's actually a coat.
It's a coat, yeah. So we do call jackets the short things and coats the long things.
Yes, coats are more substantial than jackets.
You talk about the pockets. This is the Augment Coat 2, aka the AC2, aka the Augment
Coat.
C2,
Yeah.
aka the Augment Coat.
Yes.
It is a new coat based on a previous design called the AC1 or the Augment Coat 1 that I don't know if we ever made or if it was just custom. I think they may have done it
I
to
think it was a
order.
custom. Yes.
Yeah. It's either a custom or something that was made like to order back when the company used to do that.
How is that different than custom?
Because it's not like people couldn't customize the colors and fabrics and stuff on it. I think it was just a design, and then if you wanted one, you ordered it.
Unlike now,
Unlike now.
where we've got them here for
Yeah, so the AC2, it is online I called it the warmest coat. It probably is the most warmest.
Most warmers?
No, I don't. Warmest is a little bit subjective. What it is though is the most like weather durable coat
Yeah.
you've ever made. So like if you live somewhere with snow or really rainy, kind of cold winters, this thing would be perfect
Yes.
because it is. As you can see, I'm 6 feet tall, and it goes down almost to my knee.
So good coverage.
It's got a full collar or a full hood and a tall collar.
Is the hood detachable?
The hood is detachable. I'll take it off in a second since I
Great.
put this on. So it's got a the classic big volante hood. It's got a really cool zipper front closure where it's got this like
Yeah.
flap underneath. This I don't know what the technical term is. Emily entered David Window.
We asked, and this panel here is a panel, not a flap. And we've been calling it an offset zipper.
Is this a placket, but a really big placket?
I'm not sure.
It might be. Oh, placket's on the outside. This is the placket. Anyways, so what that does is that helps to keep the zipper.
Might have dropped something on your jacket.
You know,
I believe
normally,
they're waterproof and easy to clean.
normally the zippers will like let wind and stuff through them because they're not as sealed. This won't do that because it's got the offset on the zipper. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of a.
Now it's fleece lined.
So it is fleece lined, but the interior. Take this hood off. I don't have to talk through it. I'll show people.
And
Oh,
snap.
just pull it off. Or...
No, just unsnap it. Yeah. So the hood does come off as well. So it's not fleece lined in terms of.
Oh, I like it without the hood.
So yeah. So without the hood, it just kind of turns into a. Overcoat.
Do we like the hood though? Just the hood.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good look. It almost matches your Star Warrior vest.
Thank you.
So it's not fleece lined. It is lined with a typical jacket liner. But what it is in a lot of areas, it's a double layer of insulated fleece tech fabric.
Mhm.
So if you have the if you have or you put on an H4 Storm, it's the same fabric as that, but it is multiple layers. So in some parts, like in the front, there are multiple layers of the actual fleece fabric. Otherwise, it is a fully lined coat with the insulated fleece on top.
But it is very warm.
Oh, it's extremely warm. It's really nice for, like I said, snow or ice or even somewhere really rainy. You can really zip this thing up.
And it is fully waterproof.
Yeah, it's fully waterproof.
Which also makes it easy to clean.
It is it's a lot of jacket. It is a very warm, very sort of. So in the email and everything, we shot with Jennings Brower. Thank you.
You also working anywhere?
We're working
You wanna
anywhere.
do that? Yeah. We're in the warehouse currently, so just wait for someone to go by. This is around. You said upstairs.
So we shot with Jennings on the High Line in New York on West 31st. So we really envisioned it as kind of this like really cool in the city sort of sleek modern kind of jacket. But really it would look good in a lot of locations. We're going to be making some more content for it. The Augment line is really popular. It's got these kind of sharp angles to it, and these, color blocking is a big part of it. I'll put on the black sword in a second. This has got gold top stitching. Yeah, but it's got all of the normal volante. It's got 2 internal breast pockets.
Can we talk about the external pockets?
It's
Because I
got
really like
4
them.
external pockets. So it's got one here, which kind of like goes back a little bit, that you could put the phone, your keys,
Secret weapon.
your wallet,
maybe.
kind of like anything. So there's 2 of those, and these are waterproof zippers. So they've got the little rubber plastic outer on them. And then it's got these 2 external pockets that are attached on the back of the pocket, but not on the front. It kind of gives them a little bit of like dimension. People ask what they were, how they were in comparison to the Namahage. They're smaller than the Namahage, but they're about the same size as one of our standard coat pockets, give or take. They're just on the outside instead of the inside because it gives it kind of visual interest. Otherwise, this would just be kind of like a big, large panel. And these are more interesting looking.
I do like those.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to.
But these are fleece lines, though, as well. So that's one of the cool things. I'll see if I can pull one inside out. So they are actually, I don't know if you can really see, they are that really soft fleece material. So like, you know how sometimes you get jackets and you put your hands in the pockets and they're like cold and slick? These are the opposite. These are like warm
This fleece?
fleece.
No.
No, this is lined inside.
Also, stop touching this thing. It leaks white dust.
Am I touching it?
You
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
It's
unfortunate.
okay. You're in
Uh,
beauty.
Yeah, so this is the AC2. Comes in 2 colors.
Yes. What is this one?
This is called Gilded Sneaking Suit.
Gilded Sneaking Suit.
Yes.
If you're familiar with Gilded Carbon, Gilded Sneaking Suit has that same gold top stitching and black, but it also has this gray as well.
It's a reference to a video game.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
And we also have, would you grab the other one, please?
Yeah, someone asked for the gilded sneaking suit, white or yellow thread for that coat. It's yellow.
It's yellow.
It's yellow, yeah, it's gold, it's
Gilded, one might say.
gilded, yeah. It's really showing off.
Oh, I just got that. Yeah, gilded. Oh.
Oh,
Stupid.
buddy.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
buddy.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Oh,
when's your
God.
next review? We're gonna have to call it.
Whoa. Oh, black sword. Like,
No, we're not doing that.
Oh.
It also comes, it probably, I don't know what the weight is, but it weighs a good couple of pounds. It's a solid coat. It also comes in black sword.
I like the black
So
sword.
we-
a lot.
We really envisioned these, like when we shot them, as the gray being a little more casual, even though it's really not, and this being like, I mean, it's white. It's again made with the same tech fabric. This almost reminds me of like suit.
Oh, I was going to say bleach, but that
Oh.
never mind.
This is spot clean, so you can spot clean it with cold water. We've scrubbed it with like soap before.
Yeah.
Actually works. It's actually really easy to get clean.
Now, is this the same as the Jonan material or different?
It's different material because it is fleece lined. It's not the same exact material, but it's the same 3 layers with a TPU. in it.
Waterproof ability.
We've been saying it's somewhat similar to Gore-Tex. That's a trademark thing, but similar concept. It's nylon smashed on top of and inside TPU. I don't know what TPU stands for. I should probably look it up. But yeah.
Nope, I got nothing.
Tech proof, not urban.
Oh, I can't wait.
Tech-proof urban.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
It's
just
got these cool little color accents. It's got
Oh yeah, turn around fully so you can see that the color blocking is on both. It's a kind of symmetrical pattern in the back.
Yes. Very formal. I think of it as formal.
A
A little bit more
To me, the difference is
stands out.
other people might not feel this way, but to me the difference is, the gilded sneaking suit AC2 is it's gray and black and gold, and it looks very nice and it looks very unique, and it doesn't really look like anything else. But it is the sort of jacket, or the sort of coat rather, that you would buy because you live in a rainy area or it's snowy. You would buy it to like have as your winter coat, or even your transitional 3-season coat. This you would buy because you want to look like the most interesting person in the room. That's kind of how I see the two different colorways.
You're gonna stop going to the camera. Yeah, this reminds me of like a tuxedo a little bit.
Yeah.
We've shown it primarily with a tie.
My dad would say penguin suit.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that what he called
Uh,
it? That's cute.
Suit.
Jennings had it was more of like a blazer underneath, but with a tie.
Yeah, Tattoo AU says, I have to thank my friend Jennings for sharing you guys. So glad he did. Definitely going to get myself some stuff. Working with Jennings is fun.
Jennings,
Jennings
yeah.
is always great. He
Jennings
comes and
was-
sees us at every show that
Jennings
he's
was
at.
like there with bells on too. He was
Yeah.
like, let's do some stuff.
He's just a very, very sweet.
We did some other stuff with Jennings too that we're really excited for, but it's coming out later. So. Any other questions or comments or?
Not really. I was wondering, this is the AC2. So is this like the second version of this coat, or is it just kind of the...
If you go to Volante's Tumblr, you can actually
Whoa.
see
Our what?
Tumblr, yes, TUMBLR. You can see the original version. It was very similar. It had some like different little things on it. It was made out of wool. I would say Dave's not here. He could chime in. It was made out of a different fabric. This is much more kind of techy and modern, I think, the way that Augment collection has gone. But yeah, the original was a similar design, but quite a bit different than this. But a lot of people have been looking forward to this. A lot of people were really excited for it because they liked the old design and they wanted to see something new. We've got a lot of things. We have the AV4 is on the 4th version. We have an AV5, but it's a little bit different than the AV4. We don't.
Yeah, the Augment. Okay, this is the one part of the Augment collection that can get a little confusing. So the Augment collection is all about tech, the future, cyberpunk streetwear, the kinds of things that you would wear in like a neon lit, futuristic. It's got all the bells and whistles on it, and like a cleanliness and a sharpness to it.
Sharkness?
A sharpness to it, even a heart of sharpness to it, even. But because it is sort of like,
Steven Spielberg didn't die for this.
thank you, because it is this sort of tech futuristic. If you think about your iPhone and how they're on version, I have to imagine 45.
15, 14? I don't know how many iPhones.
Yeah, it's the naming convention of the Augment collection is a little bit like that. We have an AV4, which is the Augment Vest version 4, and this is the
realistically,
AC2.
like with the AV4, we would have, like, if you count like the colors as different versions, we would be on like AV17.
Yes, right.
Yeah, this is just the second version of the Augment.
They're different iterations of an idea or theme. Yes.
Iterations is a good word. Real Omniger Bear. I don't know how to say
That can't be
username?
right.
Real Omniger Bear.
Okay.
Says, this looks wicked. It's like Venom.
Oh,
I
okay.
can see that.
I like that too.
Very
Yes.
true. Very true. We have more things in black and white. We've talked a lot about this internally, but also externally. Like, we have a lot of things that have been coming out in this kind of desaturated black and white, gray and black colors. We do have a lot of different colors coming starting early next year.
Yes.
Starting next month.
We'll be forcing some color into your closet.
Yeah, but so if you've really been looking forward to getting, if you really like, I know there's some people that really like the desaturated stuff, grays, blacks, and
This
black
is
and
your
whites.
season. We're here for you.
Yeah, now's your season because next year we already have some really interesting designs that have
Not that.
other colors.
Yeah.
Navy, we have some stuff that has orange in it that we're working on.
Yeah.
All kinds of cool
Y'all better start broadening your shoe and pant collection to
all kind of cool
to
stuff.
keep up.
So
Cyber Trucking on TikTok says, are you guys going to PAX East again?
Absolutely. You'll see us there.
so
Oh yeah, I guess we can go ahead and say that our event schedule for 2024 is set. I would say there's always the possibility of some additions, but as of right now, our schedule, which will be updated on the website, I hope probably this week to be honest, we will be at PAX East in Boston, we will be at Star Trek Las Vegas, we will be at Gen Con, and we will be at New York Comic Con. And those are our shows.
There's also like it's not set. Like there's always the possibility that we could go to one or two more, but the days of the company going to like 20+ conventions a year.
I think we're not doing that no more.
Not any time in the near future, unfortunately. It's really difficult. I mean, we try to be pretty transparent with y'all. It's really difficult to have like a big online presence that we're kind of people come to the con and like, hey, do you have an online store? I was talking to people at New York Comic Con and I was like, yeah, we do like 80+% of all of our sales happen online, if not more, for the year. It's like we're an online store. We're an online company that goes to conventions.
Yes.
Hopefully in the future we might branch out into things like not franchising. What's the word? Wholesale or like
Or pop-up.
or
brick and
pop-ups or
mortar.
things.
Yeah,
brick and mortar, but like.
But we did want to continue, and the event schedule is a thing that's always changing
It's
year to year.
extremely difficult to both have like the company here and then also pack
Send
up
an
and be on
event
the road for 15 to 20+ shows a year as well.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so anyways, but we will be at the big ones. New York
Yes,
Comic
we do
Con.
still want to be at the big ones and make a big splash while we're there.
There's also the possibility as well. We're not like it's not finalized or anything, but we've kicked around the idea too of like sending some brand representatives to like San Diego Comic Con or PAX West or some of the bigger, more well.
So that you could still catch up with, let's say, David Vellante while you're at these shows, even if the booth itself.
Or maybe we'll bring like some new designs and people can see them in person. We may not have them to buy or like a whole kind of full run of everything, but maybe we have some new stuff and we're kind of there to talk about the company and things like that. So I'm sure you guys have probably seen companies at conventions that do stuff very similar.
For sure.
Probably moving closer to that than we are the kind of
old school
like,
booth, buying the booth. Yeah.
Put a jacket on, try a jacket. Like that's, kind of hard to do. Getting hard to do, I guess.
The Scrolls of Doom on TikTok, great name, says any new Trek style vests coming.
Trek vests.
Vests.
David's been talking about a Trek vest.
Uh-huh.
We do have some.
Like the Picard vest? Well, really old.
No, we've got
We
the
made a
gold
Picard vest.
ones.
What was the one that he was What's the one that he was a Voyager thing? I don't remember.
There was a new one that
What
he's
was it
working
from? You
on.
can tell me what it's from.
If we can remember.
It was either Voyager or Deep.
Do they have vests?
No, but it was like a.
What kind of Vulcan vest?
I mean, maybe working on a Vulcan thing. I'm not quite sure. I know he had some vest designs that he's been, excuse me, that he's been working on, but we don't have anything like solidly coming out. The next Star Trek things we have are our away jackets are getting restocked really soon.
That's not the next thing.
Star Trek.
Yeah, not the next Star Trek thing. You better believe those Picard jackets are coming back for Christmas,
Picard
baby.
jackets. That's right. Yeah, Picard jackets are coming back.
Exclusive info.
in
Exclusive
December.
info, insider info.
Oh, we were planning to tell people so that they would be able to get them in time for Christmas. Picard jackets. Yeah, I'm sorry. Picard jackets are still kind of a special thing, which is weird because like
They're not in the regular rotation yet, I guess. I don't know if they ever will be.
But we're looking to restock our away jackets, which is super popular next year. And then the Discovery jacket,
Yes.
which has been out of stock for a really long time.
Yeah, so
And
if
we
you
have
know,
like zero.
if
currently.
you know someone who loves Discovery, we haven't had a lot of the Discovery sizes in so long. Please just go and hug them and tell them that it's going to be okay. And
Yeah. So
there is still light and life in the world.
Strange New Worlds, Picard, Discovery, those are all things that are on the docket currently.
Yes.
But
Always new stuff coming.
always new stuff coming out. And probably we are thinking, we have lots of like licensed design stuff that David is kind of always working on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be out. We'll be giving you guys info like later next year.
But get on the email list. It's the best.
Yeah,
way
the
to
email
know
list
what's
is the
going
way
on.
to find out.
Any new tech TCH style vests coming? Tech.
EC. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tech. Gosh.
The AV4 is getting restocked
You can
sometime.
spell things. You can spell things around me like a dog, and I have no idea what you're.
Tick, Tick, also like a dog. The AV4 is coming out early next year
Yes, it is. Yeah.
in a really cool, interesting pattern.
But God, what else could you people want? The Augment collection is so full of interesting and cool things.
Tech. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Early. So we did something this year that the company hasn't done too much of, which I mean it has, but we really wanted to make it kind of a bigger thing to help design. We kind of like storyboarded out the year. a little bit, and so we're hoping to have a little bit more themed things.
Don't spoil the whole year.
I'm not spoiling the year. But with that being said, we know that tech stuff is really popular and kind of like this augment futuristic tech kind of fashion. Not techwear, kind of the, really hardcore black and white kind of thing. But stuff in the same vein of the Augment collection, we know that's really popular. So David is putting like a priority on designing things for...
Yeah. Our Augment collection is one of our most popular. As long as it stays that way, we will keep plugging away on it.
Yeah, so jackets, all kind of interesting designs that we haven't ever really done before. We're hoping to come out with next year. So yeah.
In the same vein, Rand Diesel 3000. on
Brand
Instagram.
Diesel? Hello?
Great name. Can you layer an AC2 over an AJ6?
Let me do it here. I can. Oh, I have an AJ6 right there.
Yeah,
That'd be a good idea, yeah.
Tell me that. We were going to show you this.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
Randy asked me on Discord about this.
Is Rand Diesel the best username? It kind of got a
So
nice music out.
Is his name
this.
I think so.
Okay, cool. So we've got this.
Oh, you weren't gonna grab the black sword one?
No,
Why?
I don't know. I like the gilded carbon. I was actually gonna grab the one without the hood.
Oh, I think you should have grabbed the black sword. One thing I really
I like the
like.
gilded with the gilded.
Okay. One thing I really like that you'll be able to tell, that you would have been able to tell with the black sword, is that the pattern on the back is the same on the AJ6 as it is on the AC2.
Very
So, like,
similar
the color
to
blocking?
this. Yeah. So yes, this is
Oh,
zipped
really?
up. He's asking about do you need to size up
Aha.
with your outer layer?
I don't think so. With
I would
the
say you-
Augment Coat.
Yeah, I would say you could definitely do it. Yeah, it's not bad.
And you're wearing a 41 and a 41?
Yes.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, I would say correct me if I'm wrong, I would say the AC2 is more in line with our standard sizing.
It's actually, David explained this to me once. It's actually a little bit bigger. It's not bigger. Whenever David designs these longer coats,
They end up being a little roomier.
well, they're like that on purpose because they're meant to,
Be layered.
they're meant to be layered. So the cut of the, you can see the collars.
Oh, it's like a beautiful flower.
The cut of the long coats, like the I don't really know. I'm just talking out my ass. I want to say that he told me one time that like the son of Sparta is kind of the sort of not the main pattern, but like if you've ever put on one of our bigger coats, they're a little bit roomier on purpose, so like the rook, because they're meant to be layered. So they still fit, but like if you're a 41 and you wear a 41 in an AC2, it'll have a little bit more room purposefully than an AJ6 because it's not meant to be worn just over a t-shirt.
I see. Great.
So yeah, you can definitely layer. So yeah, I wouldn't size up. If you like a nice kind of snug volante fit, I would say the same size would be great. If you're gonna put a lot of bulky layers, obviously you could size up one. But the jacket, this is a 41 and it fits nicely on top of another layer. So
Yay.
Since the Trek design sort of resembles Babylon 5, has that ever been brought up?
I don't even know what that is.
Me
The
neither.
show? Is that a different show?
You know, I don't know about it. They would probably.
Emily might know.
Others would know.
You wanna Google it? Is that a Trek thing?
No, I think it's a different show.
American Space Opera television series. Yeah, so it's a similar.
I see.
Could be.
Could always happen in the future, and if you know anybody who works on any of these IPs that y'all want to see, send them our way.
I know David has thought about doing other futuristic kind of series show things.
Well,
I know that
our design language just fits so well.
Circle, Go Back in Time or whatever, really big.
You're doing great.
No.
It's got the guy from MacGyver in it.
You're doing so good.
I'm gonna get lambasted by the
You're alright.
I'm gonna get lampooned
TikTok
by
is
the
eating you alive.
by Discord. The one where they Stargate.
Okay.
I was like space travel circle. I know Stargate is one that a lot of people bring up of like, you guys ever done something from this?
I
The
can't
answer
remember
is-
the start of that sentence because it just went in so many different ways.
All right.
Okay.
Let's wrap this up. We've been here for a while, and I'm getting hot.
Yeah, it's cooking your brain.
All right. AC2 available now in Gilded Sneaking Suit, or
Black Sword.
do you know what reference the video game Sneaking Suit is to?
I want to say it's Solid Snake.
It's Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining. Available now.
Where we're ending. Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I was waiting to see if there are any other questions or.
No, I think we're good.
All right.
Yes, the
Awesome.
Augment Coat is here. It's ready now. Come and get it.
Get it just in time for winter,
Just in time for winter.
and don't be cold. All right. Thank you everybody for joining us. We'll see you later.
Bye. Gotta wait for all the streams to end. Bye.
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 We're good. We're out. What's interesting is we actually had like a few